that who could ever imagine such a sacrifice?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Elude, Stalwart playing World of Warcraft Legion. This is episode 70, and today we're starting right out in Antorus, the Burning Throne. We gotta kill Aggarmar. After we kill Aggarmar, we're gonna start doing live mage tower attempts. We're gonna try to get the Druid's tanking artifact weapon skin. I want to look like a werebear. So just before the raid popped, I was working my way over to Orgrimmar. I wanted to buy some gems and enchants. Figured I'd go all the way for these mage tower attempts. I gotta learn the tank fight. I think it's High Lord Cruel is the name of the encounter. So I'll be doing that shortly, just after this raid. I think I just gotta kill Aggarmar, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we've killed Argus already. We got our Lego. Now we gotta kill Aggarmar. Here's the legendary we got yesterday. This was just the ring from turning in the quest. There's a kill Aggarmar quest, or kill Argus quest rather. And then we also have the leggings here. We've had these before. This just makes it to where our thrash stacks up to 2 more times. This is our current skin, but I'd rather look like a gorilla Hulk. Someone's making me dance. Alright, I'm gonna use some raid cooldown consumables. No point in using this food because there's no ads. Actually, there are ads. Well, anyways. Alright, looks like the other tank's gonna start. I'll stand behind. Well, let me stand on top of Aggarmar. I'll have to taunt him in a minute. When Taysalak debuffs them, right now, DBM says to taunt. So it's my job pretty much just to watch and make sure he doesn't go into Flame Rend. Once he starts going into Flame Rend, I gotta turn him around. There's Flame Rend, so we turn him around. We need to take threat. I should have saved this for when he was looking at me.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware. Taysalak's power is unleashed.
I gotta get the big guy. I'll grab this big guy. Oh, this one. And we can assist with the stuns. Give people a sprint buff.
You may have withstood the flames, but you will not withstand my fury. The flames will consume you.
Oh no, I got too many stacks. I taunted back too early. That's okay. I got some cooldowns. Alright, he's gonna take them.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah. Like giving a little bit of a Alright, we need to let the stacks drop off. Nader says, hey, I got my first 2 from Moonfeather last night. I was pretty stoked. Also, good morning. What's Moonfeather, man? And good morning, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. Oh shit, almost took 2 stacks to the bad. Oh shit, turn him around. Spread that flame rend around for everybody. Moonfeather? Still trying to figure out what Moonfeather is. Sprint buff for all. Come over this way, you Mr. Boss Man. There we go. Give ourselves plenty of platform for flame rend. Start actively mitigating. Okay, Deathhawk grabbed him. So I can let my stacks drop a little bit. Looks like that's a wrap, folks. Yep, he's... Oh, got me a fire artifact. I think I needed a fire artifact too. Man, that's baller. 915. Don't mind if I do. This is gonna help with our mage tower attempts. Thank you all. We'll go to the Vindicar.
They need to bring the soul of Argus to their place of power, the seat of the Pantheon.
Yes, sorry. Nader says hidden feral artifact appearance is very RNG. Also, stream is jumping everywhere. Oh damn, sorry man. Maybe this is why. Maybe it's because the train's going by. Let me restart the game before I do these mage tower attempts then. Just gonna go to an intro. We'll exit game and restart. We'll see if this helps at all. Between the train leaving and then the game restarting, it's gonna sync up. Watch, it's gonna work. Oh yes, logging in. I'll transition you guys back. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Look for the toy box inside your collection menu. All your cosmetic items and toys are automatically stored there once they're collected. I saw a message earlier I was saving. It was this one. It said the message was saying normal and heroic raids scale to suit groups containing anywhere from 10 to 30 players, including real ID, real battle tag friends, so no one has to be left out. I was like, oh snap. Alright, so we're 947 currently. Let's go boost up that fire relic we just picked up. That was actually something I was kind of torn between picking, because I went with the blood artifact relic with the Veld Argonite. Now 915 fire drop for me. Let's see, which path are we going to take? Do we want Sharpen Instincts, where Survival Instincts reduces all damage we take by 16%, healing by Frenzied Regeneration increased by 20%, or Moonfire reduces damage dealt to you? Find out real quick right now. Where is it? Mr. Robot, tell me what to do. Mr. Robot says in the rank relics. Let's see. It's the third one. No, the first one, sorry. Rank that. It says to go with Secure in the Light and Frenzied Regeneration. Okay. So back here we'll go with Secure in the Light and Frenzied Regeneration. There we go. Now the weapon's up to 952. Very nice. Muevete guy. Or his name is Muevete Way. He said, oh, that sucks. What? Welcome. Hello. The cost. I told him, muévete guy. What sucks? Okay, 71. What do we have here? Bell to Argonite. 55, 45, 40, 40. So 80 and 90, 80 and 100, 180? That would put us at about 200-300. And then whenever the next Argus comes out. Yeah, I'm less concerned with that stuff. I think I'm as prepared as I can be. Oh, I was supposed to go to Orgrimmar. Yeah, it does, but it's all good. Throg? Oh, Throg. He was talking to Throg. Alright, hopping through the Dalaran portal. How's the stream, Naders? Is it still jumpy? Actually, it's still reporting 20% frame rate loss. I wonder why. What happened? Nader says, well, gotta go, dude. Actually, it's nice out today, so I have a million things to do. Have a good one. Alright, Nader, take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping by. Throg says, what sucks is not being able to blaze it on 420. Alright, we need to hit up the orc teleports, and then from there enchant and gem our gear. Now Mr. Robot's also going to tell us what kind of gems and enchants to put on our different pieces. Problem is, I don't think it discriminates between the cheap ones or the expensive ones. I think there's a way to make it, to set it up to where it prioritizes cheaper gems and enchants. Because this isn't my raid tune, and I have like a lot less gold on this guy. So let's see. Auto gem and enchant. Now this automatically recommends these expensive enchants. But there's cheaper versions of these enchants in game. So we're just going to make sure we prioritize the stat that these give us. And then we'll just gem and enchant cheaper versions of those. Like, for example, Mark of the distant army on the neck. Permanently enchants a necklace to periodically summon a rain of arrows upon your target. Let's see how much that costs in game. Army of the distant army. Army of, oh, mark of the distant army. Here we go. Like army of the distant army, that doesn't make sense. Mark of the distant army. 4,000 gold. That would be all my gold. For just that one. Okay, so we need a neck enchant. And chances are it's going to be a secondary stat enchant. So for Guardian, what we're concerned with is mainly agility first. And then after agility, we want versatility crit. Then, well, even armor before even all those. But I don't think we can get armor on our neck. We'll see, but I don't think we can. So versatility crit, that's what we need to prioritize.
Got the best deals anywheres.
Best deals anywheres. Let's see if that's true. Item enchantments, neck, search. And we're gonna search by what's on sale. Also whatever's the highest item level. So permanently enchants a necklace to sometimes increase crit or haste. Or crit and haste. We want crit and versatility, right? Versatility first, then crit. Haste would be next after that. So it's actually, I'm sorry, versatility, haste, then crit. The Mark of the Claw would be pretty good, but that's actually 6,000 gold. So let's not do that. Distant armory is like 3,000. There should be green quality, I believe. Or maybe all these are just really expensive. Here we are. Mastery increase. Mastery is not very good for us. Mark of the Deadly. Crit strike increase. Crit's moderately good for us. Mark of the Quick. Haste. Haste is our second most important stat. Do they have versatility? They have a green versatility one. Ah, versatile. 1,200 gold. Okay. We'll settle for that one. And we still have room for other enchants. Alright. What's the next enchant? Binding of Agility on Cloak. So we need a cloak enchant. Binding of Agility would be 3,000 gold. That's our remaining amount of gold, so we're not going to get that one. But of the green ones, Word of Agility is half the agility at a fraction of the cost. So that's where we're going to go for that one. We need a versatile chest gem. We already have one. This is a versatile gem for the boots. Let's check our boots. And that actually does need a gem. Yes. Okay, so gems. Versatile search. These are 100 versatility. At 16 gold, that's not bad. Oh, where'd it go? 16 gold. I wonder if they got any perfect ones. Let's say versatile 6, oh, but perfect. Perfect ones are the deals, if you can see any. Sometimes these versatile stones, as they're being cut, can proc perfect ones. You definitely want to get your hands on the perfect ones, because they're cheaper than the most expensive gem, but they're also like many points more versatile than the cheapest ones. They say an agility one for our ring here. This is the versatile labradite. Not right. Saber's Eye of Agility. So agility. The Saber's Eye of Agility is way more than we can afford, but it has pure agility on it. Pandaren, Carnelian. Yeah, there's no other version of that one. So we'll go with just another regular versatility gem. Ah, these are the ones. The versatile Maelstrom Sapphires. 150 agility as opposed to... What, how much? What's the other one? $100. So that's a whole 50 extra agility. Maybe I'll get 2 of those. 3 of those. Let's go with 3 of these. 252. Here, let's search those. We'll get the cheapest 3. Because it's a fraction of the cost of the most expensive ones, but also the most bang for our buck per stat point. So 3 of those should make us gravy. And now we need a ring enchant of versatility and haste. Why not get 2? Oh, maybe because, well, let's see how much the haste one is. Because I may hit a haste breakpoint, and I want to get that haste breakpoint if that's the case. 3,000. Oh, it's not going to be cheap. Let's check. Yeah, even the cheapest of those is not cheap enough. Well, we'll do mini ones so I can remember. We'll just say haste search. Show me them green ones. Okay, here they are. Yeah, 150. Then we'll get a versatility one. 30 silver, not bad at all. Okay, now we're semi-gemmed and semi-enchanted. At least for our gear level. Like, that'll offer some boost to us. We would have got 8 DPS with the most expensive gems and enchants though. This is a huge jump actually. Okay. This one's already 150. That's what I saw earlier. A cloak enchant. Here's a ring enchant for the versatility. They said get the versatility on the vicious flame paws. Okay. Vicious flame paws. Where is that at? Oh, that's feet. Okay, no. Haste goes on Sullied Seal of the Pantheon. The versatility must go on the other one. This one. That cloak enchant. That neck enchant. Did I get 3 of those? Not trying to buy 3 of those. Alright, I'm all enchanted and gemmed up now.
I ain't got it. You don't want it.
Whatever you say, pal. Create. Create. And create. Anything else I can get rid of? Oh, this egg has hatched. Drought of raw magic. Somebody might want that. Glider kit. I don't need no glider kit. Ice web spider silk. We'll get rid of this cloth as well. None of this matters for the mage tower attempt. I don't come to Orgrimmar often, so I just want to get rid of this now. That should be good. What's in the egg? Aged yolk? It's spoiled on me. Damn. Okay. Back to Dalaran. Right? Yeah. I don't think there's any faster way to the Broken Shore than that. Okay. Mage Tower attempts. What are we gonna... Guardian Druid Mage Tower Challenge. Okay, so the Guardian Druid Artifact Challenge. About the guide. In this guide, this guy's going to explain how to do the Artifact Challenge encounter. It's called the High Lord's Return as a Guardian Druid. High Lord Cruel must be destroyed. He's going to talk about talents, legendaries, gears, consumables, tips about phase 1 and 2. The guide's written by Crown Murderer. So Crown Murderer is the one that wrote this guild. He's a druid on Storm Scale and the main tank of the Dream Team guild. So hats off to this guy for making this guide. Best tries 53 to 3%, between 5%. Oh, okay. So his best tries in general is about 53 people get between, or no, maybe 53 attempts were between 3% and 5% of the boss health. Pete Vega says, "Hi, Elude. What's up, Pete Vega? Welcome to the stream, man." He said 18 attempts were at 2%. He got the boss's health. And then at 20 tries, he got 1% of the boss health. He says 83 of his deaths were random deaths thanks to infernals or low IQ Velen who spawns holy orbs inside of me. Oh, low IQ Velen who spams holy orbs inside of him. So he kept spawning the holy orbs on him. So this is, I guess, the attempts from Crown Murder recorded. He said he got 173 deaths. On his 174 try, he got a success. So even him, the top tier raider druid, tried almost 200 times to succeed this attempt. These are what the actual models look like. So that's what I'm going for, this white one here. I think it'd be cool to be a brown one even too. These things just look bananas. This one right here looks like a, I don't know, like an Egyptian version, I think. Got the werebear look. Got the skunk, Pepe Le Pew on roids. That's what that one is, Pepe Le Pew. I'm gonna go for that one too. I don't know. I like kind of all of them, but even this one, I don't know what I get. This was his gear and stats when he attempted. Let's see. Anything to really note here? Can't see much of melee speed, strength, intellect, agility. He says, in my opinion, I recommend you guys between 900 and 910 item level before you start, because if you want to try with recommended legendaries and recent trinkets, he'll give you an example of his gear when he killed High Lord Cruel. These are his equipped items when he killed Krull. He had 905s on, a couple 940s, 940, 880, got 880s on, 900s, 931 weapons. So I'm in better shape than he was when he started. Talents. Okay, so this is what we should probably pay attention to. Now, these are what he was running. That might not necessarily be what we end up running. But, this at least is an example of his stuff. He said Brambles. Brambles, in his opinion, is the best choice. It allows you to absorb some of the damage in the encounter reflected back to the attacker, like Nether minions or even Inquisitor and Krull himself. If you have combined with Barkskin, it's really good damage against everything around you. Sometimes I've killed Nether minions with only one thrash. Guttural Roars, since we need movement speed in this encounter, from time to time it's really a good choice to pick Guttural Roars. For example, Krull's big green circles is a reason why Guttural Roars is good. Resto Affinity, because it has the benefit of allowing us to passively heal at 1.5% of our maximum health every 5 seconds. Mighty Bash, in his opinion, is really important choice because you can stun Krull in order to prevent damage and prevent spells that gives you a lot of DPS time. When you're stunned by the boss, Mighty Bash has saved him countless times. He rarely recommends it. He said Galactic Guardian, since we need rage and DPS rage generation. Also recommend Galactic Guardian. In order to kill, we have to use this talent because Inquisitor always has a purple circle around himself, and when we get into that circle or we try to DPS, we're getting stacks, which is also good, really good for one shot. The eyes. Oh, so you can also one shot the eyes that spawn with this Galactic Guardian. Says it's really good for AoE fights. He says Guardian of Elude because it increases frenzy regeneration by 20%, and Iron Fur and Mark of Ursalk are increased by 2 seconds. Rend and Tear because with this talent you get 66 or 6% reduced damage taken, and times 3 stash, times 3 thrash, times 2% is 6%. So he's actually referring to while in bear form, thrash also increases your damage dealt to the target. Reduces your damage taken from the target by 2% of each application of thrash. Oh, okay, I see what he's saying. So you're getting 2% per thrash, and my thrash with my legendary legs stacks up to 5 times. So I'm actually getting 10% damage reduction with mine, whereas he was only getting 6% with his. Okay, so it's still in my best interest to keep my stuff the same, I guess. He went with Resto Affinity. I agree that it's good healing and stuff, but I can't. I need the range from Balance Affinity, in my opinion. So I'm gonna hold on to what I got with that talent. But I do want to grab. Why did he say Guardian of Elude? Because it increases frenzy regeneration and Iron Fur Marker Ursalk. It's a talent. Is it just a passive? Increases duration. Oh, each time you mangle, you increase the duration of the buffs that you have. Oh, okay. But that's a 2-minute cooldown? Or... Oh yeah, I already have that. Okay. So it's in my best interest to Frenzied Regen or Iron Fur and then mangle real hard after that. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. And it's interesting to me because I'm still learning this, so I may have some issues at first. Bristling Fur is something I'm gonna change. Balance Affinity, Mighty Bash, Galactic. Everything else I have is already the same. This is his artifact weapon. He didn't even have Concordance of the Legion Fall yet when he attempted to. His legendaries. He used Echo Wraith, Creator of Worlds. This increases Thick Hide and also your Seer's Gift by 75% for more survivability. So he's actually getting, that's why he picked Ysera's gift. Okay, that makes sense. But, that would be a very nice Lego to have, I bet. He had the loofah wrappings. This is what I need. Increases the damage radius of Thrash. I was kind of trying to work towards this before we started, but I didn't actually get a chance to get these before any attempts were made. Yeah, I'm only at 500 Waking Essence as well. Lady and the Child. He had Lady and the Child, which is Moonfire does 20% increased damage and hits other enemies. That's probably very nice with balance. I mean, with that Galactic Guardian. Some people that have been completed the Cruel Challenge have been using the Legendary with the loofah wrappings. If you have enough survivability, doesn't do any good damage. Balance based Legendary, which is this. So you can sub in a this balance Lego to do more damage with your Moonfires, or you can boost up the radius of man, those are some good Legos. I wish I had those. I'm gonna feel bad. I got Bear Tartar. I don't have Drums of Fury. I have a Flask of the Seventh Demon, Hellstones. I don't have Coagulated Nether Residue. I don't have that trinket. Enchants and Sockets. Yeah, we pretty much got the same thing. He's actually recommending going for the cheap ones as well, like what I did. So that's good. Tier set bonuses. He says he did it without tier. You don't really need tier because there's lots of ads to generate rage. Alright, here's the encounter. This encounter has 2 phases to finish. Phase 1, you're fighting Inquisitor Varus, and in Phase 2, you're going to fight against High Lord Cruel, as well as Nether Minions, Eyes, Internals, or Infernals. And in Phase 1, but in Phase 2, you don't have to fight against Eyes, which spawned by Inquisitor Varus, so the Eyes disappear in Phase 2. Before explaining Phase 1 and 2 strategies, going to do a short summary about ads and spells. Phase 1, spells and ads. In Phase 1, you're fighting against Inquisitor Varus and Nether ads, Eyes, and Infernals. Aura Decay is Inquisitor Varus is surrounded by a big purple circle, which is a necrotic aura. If you're standing in it, you're gaining these stacks, and these stacks reduce your maximum health. That sounds like the affixes in Mythics. Mind Rend, an interruptible cast that deals moderate damage to the target. But he doesn't recommend interrupting this spell because we need our interrupt to save, or interrupt saved for Drain Life. Drain Life, an interruptible cast that drains health from its target. You have to interrupt the Inquisitor. Otherwise, he's going to be gaining health from you or Prophet Felon. Tormenting Orb. These ads spawned by Inquisitor Varus from time to time. They're using the Inquisitive Stare, which is a channeling spell that'll knock you back if you're not looking at the eye. You have to look in the eye in order to prevent knockbacks. Inquisitive Stare. The caster scans through all the nearby enemies, distorting them after 3 seconds. Facing the caster will negate disorientation. So that's the same as the Inquisitor in Vaults of the Wardens. Smoldering Infernal. These ads spawn in Phase 1 and in Phase 2 also. They never truly die, and they'll reform, so you have to be really careful when you're with them, otherwise you'll get knocked back as well. These ads have 2 spell, which is Fell Resonation, which sacrifices 6% of the Infernal's health to inflict fire damage to enemies, and Smash. Smash sends a shockwave of force in front of the caster, inflicting damage to enemies. When the Infernals make a Fell Resonation, they're losing 10% health and minorly damaging you. They're also using Smash, which is a knockback. Nether Horror. These ads spawn from time in Phase 1 and Phase 2 as well. When they attack, they give you a debuff, which is Sight Talons. Damage taken by Arcane is increased by 10%. They also use Nether Storm. Periodically inflict shadow damage to nearby enemies, which is rough with Sight Talons. Marcelo Trujillo says, "Hi, you're the best. Just subscribed." Thanks for the sub, man. And welcome to the stream. You have to kill them before they're finishing a spell. Prophet Velen says, Prophet Velen is creating some holy ward orbs. These orbs heal you, they clear your debuffs, and interrupt and blind all enemies in the area. So, heals, clears, and interrupts. That's pretty cool. Time to time, he's spawning the orbs. You have to use it carefully, otherwise you can't interrupt the adds instantly. So, I gotta keep in mind that I need to time the use of those orbs. Phase 2, spells and adds. In Phase 2, everything's the same except Boss Inquisitor Varus, and his eyes are spawned by himself. In Phase 2, you don't get the eyes, but you have to fight with Krull and his spells. Important note, in this phase, from time to time, 3 beams will they'll cross the platform, which is an attempt to push the player off the platform. You have to be careful with it or you're going to get knocked back, or the Infernal Smashes. Oh shit, the Infernal Smash is still while watching out for this thing to pushing you off. So you got knockbacks and push-offs. Nether Stomp. Hyler Krull's gonna jump on you, leaves a big green fell circle. Fell Fire deals massive damage. You have to get out from that ASAP or otherwise you die. And Twisted Reflection. Hyler Krull will also use an interruptible spell, which is also a debuff on you. You have to interrupt this, otherwise Hyler Krull is impossible to kill. Okay, so interrupt target macro. Focus target interrupt macro. Hi guys, I posted this over the macro section. I'm looking for some fellow warriors to mind something intended. It looks like interrupt pummel, interrupt my focus. So cast focus exists, interrupt, intercept, pummel, pummel. Cast heroic fury, press interrupt, press pummel, press heroic fury. So he doesn't know how much of this will work, but that's what his idea is. This other one says, "Oh, you're from my old bad server. Shame how bad it's gotten. Anyways, here's what I use. Cast target equals focus interrupt or intercept. Cast target equals focus pummel. Uber great. Having to set up half-us. You're looking to combine them into one button. Cast sequence, reset 20, no dead, intercept heroic fury." This is more of what I would use. Cast focus exists, no dead. This one. There's no need to target equals anymore. Just use the @ symbol instead. Okay, so I'm gonna use this guy's macro as inspiration and come over here. Why is the internet gotta be all dookie today? I'm dropping like close to 30% frames. I'm about to start the Mage Tower. Like, really? Come on. We could do better. We can do better. Alright, back in game. So we want a macro that's going to both be focused on interrupting and focusing and targeting the guy that we want to kill. Actually, so this guy said we don't need to target, so we'll just make it straight up. Interrupt, 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 interrupt. Okay. This cast sequence reset equals 15 seconds instead of 20 because we're dealing with Skull Bash. 15. Focused exists. Interrupt and heroic fury, he said. I'm just gonna say Skull Bash base and I think that's it. We don't even need to cast sequence actually. We could just say cast at focus exists. Yeah. T space. Okay, cast at focus exists, no dead, Skull Bash. Only we want just cast at focus. Because if we do exists, we're going to be interrupting whatever we're targeting, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make sure we're only targeting our focus, and that our focus is not dead. And then we'll save that one. This is our interrupt, Skull Bash. And then new, we need to focus. We're going to dynamically focus whatever target we're targeting. So focus target. I'll show you what I mean by that. Let me actually, I got to make an icon because this isn't going to have an icon. It's going to be more like it's a target icon. Maybe we could do swords. Hold on. I think we can find something. This one here. So this is going to be our focus target. Slash focus target. I think that's right. I think it's slash focus target. We're going to put it on G. And we're going to just fish in our bags for our heart. Oh, well, come to think of it. I could put this heartstone out here, because that's why I have this extra bar, because I realized I have more space than that. Okay, so if this works as intended, I target the target I want to focus, and then I hit G, and he should be focus targeted. But that did not work the way I wanted. So we'll do slash focus. Save. Now, if this works the way I want, I should focus this guy when I hit G. Yes! And then if I want to focus that guy, I hit G. If I want to focus that guy, I hit G. And Illidan, it's a little bit further than I expect. I keep hitting F to focus. There we go. My focus is dynamically switching right here. You can see that. G. Okay, so that'll be the target I plan on interrupting with my interrupt. And let's go test that out because I want to make sure it's switching. Dude, the guild's so quiet right now, it kind of sucks. I'm about to start some Mage Tower attempts. I wanna get the Werebear log for my... Alright, let me chat with the guildie. He says he's on in the guild right now and it's very quiet. He says it kind of sucks. Like, I'm about to do my Druid bear challenge. Probably isn't good if he's bored. Here, copy this one. Get over here with Riggin. At Riggin. Werebear. You wanna hop in Discord? We can run something. He says, just questing mindlessly like yesterday. Dude, I'll hop in Discord with him. These would be a good thing to test that on, but I don't know actually. I think we'd prefer different mobs. He says, give me a couple minutes because I have questions. KK. Like Argus and Brokashire. Alright. So we're gonna focus the Soul Warden, and anytime he casts something, we'll be ready to interrupt it. Now I'm just gonna let them beat on me. I'm gonna try to keep my hit points up, but the idea here is I could be targeting this guy who's casting right now, but interrupt that guy without interrupting this guy's, and it worked. Okay, it did work. Now I'm gonna do the Dreadstalkers. Actually, let's get this fail channeling guy here. Now I can watch him while targeting this guy and interrupt his Shadow Bolt. It worked. Okay, this is working exactly the way I hoped. So now anytime I focus a target, that's my interrupt. My interrupt will only interrupt my focus target, and it won't interrupt anybody else. Those are two different places, right? Away from each other? Yes. The broken door was the mid-tier progression to Argus at a higher. He says, I haven't needed a geography lesson in 20 years. Laugh my ass off. I told him the Broken Shore was a mid-tier progression to Argus at a higher tier later. Argus is a planet. The Broken Shore is a body of land below or south of the Broken Isle. Well, southeast. You had to clear that up. Alright, we're gonna do some attempts here. So I may be just super distracted from Riggin here, but I'm gonna hop in the Vengeful Ones chat. I'm in Discord if you care. I can tell you I have opened invasions. Oh, nice. You're doing invasion points now? He says he needs 2 more in order to finish a quest. Very nice. There will be 1 invasion point per zone of the 3 zones. So other 2 you have will be on. Okay.
Well,
We finna hop into some of these attempts here. Agatha Cruel.
farewell.
Oh snap! Here we go! The Mage Tower! I'm scared! Let me get in game mode here. I gotta get positioned correctly and sit up and sit back. Do some light calisthenics. Eating food. We're gonna eat a flask. Actually, let's save the flask. Yeah, let's save a flask. We'll pre-pot. Include the one I've already completed. The bigger one is a greater invasion point. Like a weekly world boss. So Or oh. Times. Okay, we're finna do it. I'm gonna start in bear form and pull him. I'm gonna do some range DPS on him. And here, I'll just show you. Kamehameha!
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Interrupted that. Stay out of his thrash. Interrupted that. Our macro's working really good.
Three, two, one. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no, got too real for me. I didn't, I was doing good damage to him though. I think I just need to keep playing it on the outskirts like that and take my time. I got it though, I think I got it. I think I got the basic mechanics down. That Infernal came out and I expected more to happen. Wasn't too bad though. Now I don't want the stream to be this laggy, so I'm gonna give it one more restart and see if I can improve the stream quality just a little bit. Give me a second guys, I'm gonna bring it right back online. We'll still be in chat, so I'm restarting the game and I'm restarting the client too, so you may see the stream go offline for a second. Just refresh. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my graphics card. There is an update for it. I'll have to download an update, I think. Hopefully I can get through today's stream without it being too much of a problem, but I drug my feet on this last update because last time my graphics card updated, I was like trying to fix my stream for so long after that. Because it's doing what it's doing right now. It's dropping frames. I think it's dependent on the internet too. We've had bad weather lately, so worried that's affected the net. But no worries. We're gonna do some more attempts nonetheless. Bear Tartar worked pretty good though. I saw that proc once. I should get some drums. I bet you I should get some drums. Yeah, let me get some drums. I'll make my hearth here. And then we'll be able to come back out here quicker. 200 gold in repairs. Blingatron 6K. Give me the loofah wrappings. That would make my day. Give me the loofah wrappings. Dang.
Hey there. See you
Take
around.
this in my home. Okay. I wonder if I could get there from the Emerald Dream. Well, I'll just take the Dalaran portal, it'd be just as fast. Yeah, sorry folks, didn't mean to do that. Restart the stream on you. Doesn't look like it solved anything either.
I know I'll buy it when I see one.
This is the mountain. 25% haste. 100 gold a pop. Says, and you have to point me in the right direction for armies of Legion fall.
Hey, that's it! I got mouths to feed, pal!
My buddy Riggin's online, telling him, hey man, I can go out there and help you with that broken shore stuff if you'd like. Trying to get these mage tower attempts in though. I'm on a horde to get this there. Okay. You're back on Ally 2. Alright, so we're talking to Riggin right now. We're gonna help him out. So we're gonna put the artifact appearance thing on hold just a little bit. In the name of helping out a buddy, try to get reacquainted with World of Warcraft. Where can we, who do we wanna bring? Probably not a PvP tune. Let's go on Loxol. We can do Loxol. A lot of times when I'm running with him on Daydream, I can share loot. I don't know if I'd want anything that I could share him. I don't think I could share anything with what we're about to do. Lock Soul, however, would be kind of a fun thing to do. Oh. Here we go. Let's see where he is. That's me. He's out in Antorus Waste. Ooh, I need to do some invasion points too.
Together. The Legion's fury pales before mine.
Lol at your werebear. You seen it? Yeah, man. What a fluffy rabbit tail. I guess.
I couldn't help but see it. You shared it to me on here.
Hey man, what's going on? Yeah, I was trying to show you that's what I'm going for. They have a brown one and a white one.
But that fluffy bunny tail.
Yeah, I guess. Still looks way better than the other bear, where all you see is bare ass. Now you still need to do invasion points, right?
Say what?
You still need invasion points, right?
I need to clear 2 more.
Okay, so which one did you do you have left? Is it Sangua, Nagtal, Val?
I believe I did Sangua, but I don't think it's specific on what I need to do. It just says free invasion points cleared.
Okay, I was just trying to see which ones were up for you still. So you still have to do Nagtal and Val. Let's go down to the Kroku Hovel. Or actually, can you go to the Shattered Fields? That'd probably be better if we can go to the Shattered Fields.
And that's in what area?
It's Kroku. It's on the west hand side of the map.
I have all of what I'm assuming all of Kroku. From what I can tell, I should have all the waypoints at this point.
All right, let's go to the Shattered Fields then. The left hand teleportal.
After you left yesterday, man, that's all I did was just this.
Nice. How do you like it? Is it any good?
I've enjoyed the parts that I haven't choked down mercilessly.
Yeah. To get your ass handed to you out here. That's why we needed to get you geared up.
That has happened several times, yes.
Damn, man. Alright, we're gonna head east. Like a path. Kinda gotta go along the rocks. Yeah, these invasion points are probably your best bet for getting your legendaries. You can do them so often. I think I saw that they were on a 6-hour respawn timer. So each time you do one, it respawns 6 hours later. Or it's available for an hour for 6 hours. I'm gonna put us up in a pre-made group. To find these, you go to like your dungeon finder, and in the pre-made groups, I go down to custom, and then I'll find a group. Now we're doing Val, so I'll type in VAL under the search, and there's 3 invasion point groups going on. This is the biggest one, so we'll join this one. Now we'll get phased over to theirs. Then we could just run in and start killing stuff. They're on stage 1, so they must have just finished the last one. So people will probably start leaving and people will start joining. But this is a fresh invasion point here. We're already 56% done with the prerequisite. It'll get like really cold, so you want to stand next to the green braziers if you start freezing. It won't get caught cold. Now we're breaking people out of ice. Just go right click an ice cube.
Outmatched and outnumbered.
Eight of 12, 10 of 12, 2 more. Our raid just got bigger. Final stage.
How quickly your end approaches. Now is your chance. Finish this fight.
Invasion eradication. Slay each demonic commander that controls each invasion point. Wow. Aw shit, the portal disappeared. We gotta run out. Back the way we came. Then once we're out, we can just leave this group. I'll re-invite you, or you gotta drop group if you haven't already.
Go for it.
There we go. Here's some lock cookies. Should've did that earlier.
Oh well, they weren't worthy.
We'll head back to the telepad and hit the last invasion point.
Yep, just need to complete one more.
Then we'll do the greater one after that. It says there's a chest here. Do you see that on your map? Where is it? Oh, I see. It's up inside of the spine thing. Yeah, there it is. Aha! Nice. Legendaries can drop out of those things too. Always try to get those if they're along the way. There are achievements and stuff. You can get mogs from just like collecting every chest out there, I guess. Or killing every named on Argus. But some of them, they like require you to get on like a goblin glider kit in order to get across the canyon or something somewhere. You good?
Yeah, there's just something wrong with my quest or my map at the moment.
Oh, okay. The carbonite?
No, I got rid of that.
Had to give it up, huh?
What?
But now I don't have a mini map that shows up, just a spinning circle.
Oh no.
So as soon as you lead me back to somewhere that's safe, I can reload my UI.
Okay, just across the bridge here is a protected area. There's like a repair over here too.
Greetings, traveler.
Forget this guy's an enchanter.
We shall see thee.
The fact that I wield void energies doesn't.
I just disable and re-enable DBM PvP.
After all,
That fixed it?
figure to maintain.
Well, no, when I go into my add-on screen, there is no reload UI option unless I make a change.
Oh, okay.
The only change I make is the fact that I don't PvP, so...
Yeah. You just do /reload too.
I'm telling you, man, PvP was so much funner in the other game I was playing.
Have you done it here yet?
No, but when you got things like World versus World, it's a lot more fun.
Which game is that?
Guild Wars 2.
Oh, yeah, I hear a lot of good things about Guild Wars 2. I think I played it for a little bit, but I didn't buy the current expansion.
Right off the bat, the primary thing right off the bat is there's no Trinity to work through.
No healer, DPS tank.
That system doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's just like everybody supports everybody.
And everybody can do it by themselves, too.
Oh, okay.
Your pre-made groups is their LFG system.
That's pretty cool. Do you miss it? Do you ever think about going back to it?
I do, but only because I keep looking at that timer saying 15 days left.
What's that, until BFA?
Until I run out of time.
Oh, yeah. So is that what you're gonna do if you run out of time? You're just like, oh, we're just gonna go to Guild Wars.
Go back to Guild Wars. I was there for 3 years. I still log in daily.
Do they do the monthly sub, or is it just free after you buy the game?
1 through 80 is free. It's a free-to-play game now. 1 through 80. If you want the next 2 expansion packs, you just have to buy the expansion pack, and there is no sub.
I played it before, I just don't know where I left off, but I think I remember not being up to the current expansion.
But if you played it before, that means, I mean, you get everything 1 through 80, so...
Is that a lot of content? That's still a lot of gameplay?
Well, when you consider they haven't raised their maximum level from 80, yeah, you're getting a majority of the Master World.
Oh, okay. Are you barred from any like current progression raids or like PvP in any way? I know like some games limit your PvP.
Not so much PvP or World versus World. I don't think there are too many restrictions because I've entered those at level 1.
Now, this may be off topic, but have you ever played Neverwinter?
I have it on my PS4, but I've never played it.
I got one of my viewers started playing Neverwinter, and I was like, oh, I felt a twinge. I wanted to go back to Neverwinter for a little bit, kind of for that instant. But they're like an EU WoW player, so I never see them when we're playing WoW. But we're like so heavily invested in our characters, we don't want to go to a different region and start back fresh without all our toys and our heirlooms and stuff.
Another great thing is you can be signed up to 5 guilds at the same time, but can only rep 1 at a time.
You choose which guild you're repping. That sounds something like Neverwinter too. I think they had something with their houses and guilds and stuff.
Yeah, you can join a level 60 guild just for the fact that they've got everything in their guild hall, and then go make your own. And then rep your own.
That's cool. I like that because streaming too, like you get your own stream community you can have a guild for. And then still have the in-game like progression guilds. Man, you're gonna make me download Guild Wars.
I'll give you a good time, man. The World Boss Train is a great run.
Oh yeah. Don't make me jump off of this. I've been doing so many videos a while too though. Maybe I need to mix it up.
Okay, you just phased out when you go over this rock.
Yeah, I've done all the quests out here, I guess. There is another invasion point we can go to though. There's the Conservatory of the Arcane in Makari, but I wasn't sure if you were able to get out there.
Conservatory of the Arcane, yes sir, I can.
Well, let's go. I'm looking up Guild Wars on the side.
You know this portal thing that they use out in Argus?
Yeah.
That's it. That's the primary transportation system in Guild Wars. They're called waypoints.
I think Elder Scrolls Online does something similar to that too.
So you can literally travel from one corner of the map to the other just by double-clicking on a waypoint, and if you have enough money to do so.
Yeah, ESO does way shrines. They're way shrines. You have to previously discover them though.
Same with this.
That's cool though.
But then with the latest expansion, they just came out with mounts. So, you know, having the achievement been there, done that, which is find all of the points of interest, viewpoints, waypoints, etc.
Yeah.
Is now really easy to accomplish, and it really sucks.
Oh, there's like no value in it now.
There's value because that's a lot of shit to go around and try and collect, but it's a lot less value when you can do it at 170% faster than normal.
Oh yeah, that takes the prestige away for sure. And that sucks too for the people who did it the hard way before, because I don't know, it's almost like they should get a reskin.
That's why I've sent several notices to ArenaNet, who owns Guild Wars 2, that they should change the title name for those that got it pre-mount to been there, done that hard mode.
Yeah. Or Legacy or something. I mean, some kind of a way.
Yeah, because we hoofed it. We walked to every single one of those fucking places.
Yeah, man. Because it devalues it for everybody when they just remove the barrier to entry by giving it to you 75% faster like that. We're east. Like a little path. There's some elites you can aggro. You usually want to be careful with those things. Holly Bubble's a good getaway though. Little portal here. This will be our final invasion point. And like I said earlier, you can do these every 6 hours or so for pretty much tokens that will buy you item level 910 gear.
I think this is the one that I did. Is this looks familiar?
Do you see stage 1?
Yes, I do.
Should be able to do it then. Maybe it respawned. Not very many people doing it right now.
Legion conquers all.
Damn, run away. Tried to stun him for you. Sucks because as soon as I die, my infernals die.
Bid farewell.
Got distracted, sorry.
The Legion has come.
I started trying to log into the Guild Wars 2 account.
Cut them down.
Trying to see if I could remember my Guild Wars 2 password. I may have just played Guild Wars, I'm not sure.
The Legion from every world they did.
Those red things.
If you end up making a new account, let me know.
Okay. Do they have like a recruiter friend thing?
I think so.
Slayer.
Would you be interested in leveling again, or would you already just have a max level character that isn't it Guild Wars that does like a mentoring program or something like that?
We do have a mentor apple that sits above our head, but that's not what its purpose is for.
Oh, just oh, okay.
The mentor tag is to allow all the newbie players to ask questions of older players if they put up a mentor tag.
I see. Yeah, I don't know if I have an account then. I guess I'll just make a new one.
Alright, hold on a second. Whoa, hold on. I'm going to DC right here. Give me a second.
Okay. I think with that, guys, we're just going to go ahead and conclude today's episode. I wasn't planning on doing an episode today. The internet's a little doo-doo, and I may end up just doing Guild Wars 2 with my buddy here. I appreciate y'all guys tuning in. I appreciate you coming by, Pete Vega and Marcelo Trujillo. Thanks for the subscription today. Till next time. We'll see you guys later.